3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mission Control for a quick tips video. In this video we're going to talk about size masters. Size masters allow you to quickly change the size of shapes and keyframe shapes. These can be assigned to any fader or playback on the console. Size grandmaster will affect all shapes and keyframe shapes, including those still in the programmer. Up to 4 size masters can be assigned to specific playbacks as desired. I'll press record, then soft keys, create master, size, then which master you wish to assign. If you're using size masters 1 through 4, you'll have to, in the options menu of the playback you wish to listen to the master, by pressing options and then selecting the playback you wish to assign, and then in the effects tab, change the size source to the master you want it to be controlled by. Size masters can be recorded to any fader or executor key and the following windows: playbacks, macros, virtual faders, static playbacks, and the mobile wing. You can also control a size master with the wheels by connecting to it by pressing the connect/Q key and then selecting the master or setting the key profile to connect. So let's take a look at some of that. Here I've got version 14 of Titan on the Titan Go interface. And see, we've got some playbacks, some effects here, as well as the keyframe shape. So if we were to go ahead and assign us a master, we're going to hit record, create master, size grandmaster, and we'll go ahead and put that here. And we're going to put our size master 1 here. Then we'll right click on Avo and exit. We see here, if we raise one of our playbacks, that the size grandmaster already controls it, since grandmasters control things without having to be assigned. And see, if we make it smaller, the size gets smaller, and if we increase the size gets bigger. The size grandmaster also works on items still in the program. So if we were to select our BMFLs and give them a locate and put a little bit of tilt on them, and then go to Shapes and Effects, Shape Generator, Create, Pan Tilt, Circle. And then we would adjust our size grandmaster. We can make it smaller and see that our size that's still in the programmer is smaller or larger. Size master also works on keyframe shapes. So here we've got a standard flyout made with keyframe shape. If I was to adjust the size, I can make it smaller or larger as I wish. If I wanted a particular playback to be controlled by a particular size master, I can simply assign it in the options menu of that playback. So if we do options and this playback, and with the effects tab, we can change our size source to size master 1. Now this shape will respond to this size master, making it larger or smaller. Size masters can also be placed in windows such as the playbacks or to executor keys and controlled using the wheels. So if we were to open up our playbacks workspace and then we were to move our size master 1 to here, and we would fire this playback. See, if we connect to it by hitting Q and then connect, we can set the size of it with our wheels, making it smaller or larger. Size master can have the following options set in the options menu: handle paging, unlocks or unlocks the handle to the pages. Key profile sets how the keys behave when set to actions such as freeze. Scale sets the range when used with a fader or the wheels. So let's take a look at that. So if I was to set my options key and then select grandmaster, I see here under handle I can set its paging to be locked, transparent lock, or locked, meaning that if I change the page, it'll stay locked to that fader. Or I can set the key profile to be different. We can also set the scale by clicking on the master tab here, and we set our scale from 0 to 100, 0 to 200, 0 to 400, 600, and 1000. Or I can set the key profile to be different, such as if I was to set my key profile will make new, and we'll leave the grandmaster. We can set our blue key to be freeze, our gray key to be connect, and also set our touch executor to be connect. We see now that if we hit our blue key, it takes our size and drops it to 0 while it is held. When we release it, it returns back to whatever it was. And with our flash key set to connect, instead of having to hit the Q and then we can just hit the flash key and then control it with our wheels. And with our touch executor, if we were to move it to the Playback's workspace or an executor key. Same thing, we can connect to it by clicking it and disconnect to it by double tapping Q. So that has been Size Masters in version 14 of Titan. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe and join us next time. Thanks. Bye.
Wheel stop.
Roger, wheel stop, Discovery. Welcome back. A great ending to the new beginning.